Coming up on SBU-TV, we talk about the latest legislation in support of the LGBT community, and we discuss a Super Bowl controversy. Hello and welcome to SBU-TV. I'm Natalie Kuchko.
And I'm Vinny Bellardini. First, the legalization of gay marriage, and now New York State takes another step towards equality for the LGBT community. Jackie Roberts found out more about Governor Andrew Cuomo's new push.
No freedom until we're equal. That seems to have been the theme for social activism these past few years. Earlier this week, Governor Andrew Cuomo took a stance against conversion therapy, a practice used to make lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people straight. New York now bans insurance companies from covering this type of therapy. Dr. Stephanie Vogel said 4 other states have already adopted similar bans.
There is no research data to support it, there is no empirical data to support it, and there is a lot of research that supports the negative outcomes.
Dr. Vogel said homosexuality hasn't been considered a psychological disorder since 1973. So why now is the government just taking action against treating it like one?
We're tired of one group of people making another group of people feel small.
And there is significant evidence to prove that it does make people feel small.
They often have lower self-esteem, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts and behaviors.
A support group for the LGBT community called Spectrum meets here at St. Bonaventure's Quick Center for the Arts. I sat down with the president of Spectrum and asked what she thought about conversion therapy.
It's such a confusing process, 1, to be gay, and then 2, to be told that you're wrong and that you're a sinner and you're bad.
Beyond the research, conversion therapy impacts many on a personal level, including Dr. Vogel's friend, who went through a walking out of homosexuality program.
It hurt me to watch him try to change himself, and he really tried.
It exists because people need to make sense of the things that they don't understand.
For SBU-TV, I'm Jackie Roberts.
While other states have proposed similar bans, New York is the only one to ban insurance companies from paying for conversion therapy services.
Should there be a Black History Month? Jasmine Foster has more.
Clueless star Stacey Dash sparked a national debate when she made this statement.
It's like there shouldn't be a Black History Month. You know, we're Americans, period. That's it.
Are you saying there shouldn't be a Black History Month because there isn't a White History Month?
Exactly.
I asked people if they believe that there should be a Black History Month or if they agree with Dash.
I definitely think there should be a Black History Month.
Really depends on how you look at it. It's situational. I believe that if Black History Month was not around, a lot of people wouldn't pay attention to Black history.
The only thing I would say is that it should be something throughout the year.
People who are pro-Black History Month, absolutely, I think it would definitely cause major controversy. The people who are anti-Black History Month, who share the same mindset as me, that Black history occurs every day and not just one month.
I know there's like Hispanic Heritage Month, and like all different races have months, but like it should be a constant like conversation throughout the year and not just one month.
For SBU-TV, I'm Jasmine Foster.
Check out the Black History debate on social media for more information.
From Coldplay's stadium-wide Rainbow to Beyoncé's performance of her new single, the halftime show at Super Bowl 50 proved to be quite controversial. Brittany Slamba has more.
The halftime show began with Coldplay performing a short medley of their hits. Next up was Bruno Mars, who stole the stage with their energetic hit, Uptown Funk. After, Beyoncé and her backup dancers performed a verse from her controversial new song, Formation, which is a tribute to the Black Lives Matter movement. St. Bonaventure students told us what they thought of the halftime show at Super Bowl 50.
I just watched the halftime show and enjoyed it in the moment. I wasn't really looking for a hidden meaning, and I didn't look that deep into it.
Political stands like this have been taking place for years, but because of our media now and a 24-hour news cycle, it's in your face 24/7, and it's on Twitter, and it's on Instagram, and it's on Facebook, and it's on Yahoo, and I think that's why it seemed like such a big deal.
Coldplay, Beyoncé, and Bruno Mars ended the performance with the help of the audience, who held up placards forming a stadium-wide rainbow with the words "Believe in Love," which has been interpreted as a celebration of America's pride. For SBU-TV, I'm Brittany Slumba.
Personally, I really enjoyed that performance. How about you, Natalie?
So did I, Vinny. 2 NFL teams took the field for the championship game last week, but marketers also engage in competition on the most watched sports night of the year. Super Bowl 50 took place last Sunday, drawing in over 100 million viewers. Aside from the game itself, fans tend to look forward to the creative commercials. This year, 52 brands purchased airtime during the telecast. But what makes an ad worthy of airing during the biggest game of the year? Besides grabbing the viewer's attention, Dr. Paul Beretta took a step further to discuss the marketing.
The Super Bowl ads are one part of an overall communication strategy, which is a result of a deeper marketing strategy, generally designed around bringing consumers what they want based on your research. So this ad needs to get someone's attention and then generate enough interest that they pay attention, and then develop a desire for them to want the product, and then finally act on that.
Each company involved paid CBS a minimum of $5 million for every 30 seconds of airtime. How did this year's commercial lineup compare to those in years past, and what ads appealed most to the public? We talked to an avid viewer to find out.
I think the one that really stuck out to everyone, whether they liked it or hated it, was Puppy Monkey Baby by Mountain Dew. I mean, that one was insane. That's the only thing that's universally agreed upon. It was just so crazy. But within 15 seconds, it was already the top trending thing on Twitter. That definitely sticks out as one of the biggest ones from this year, at least in terms of social media reaction.
This year's Super Bowl was the 3rd most watched TV program in history. The national ads were also included in digital streams for the first time ever, making it a rewarding opportunity for advertisers. For a complete ranking of this year's commercials, visit admeter.usatoday.com.
Wednesday night was a good one for Bonnie's basketball as both the men's and women's teams picked up key victories over tough conference opponents. The women hosted St. Louis at the Riley Center in their annual Pink Game for breast cancer awareness. Several local survivors were celebrated during one of the intermissions as nearly 1,000 fans waved pink towels handed out before the game courtesy of Olean General Hospital. The Bonnies pounced early and built a 47-22 lead at the half by shooting almost 60% from the floor as a team, including 8 for 13 from three-point land. They saw more of the same in the second half as St. Louis guard Jackie Kemp's 28 points were not enough to match the Bonnies' efforts. Sophomore Miranda Drummond led the scoring for St. Bonaventure with 19 points. Senior Nyla Reeder added 14, and senior Katie Healy scored 12, picking up 7 rebounds and a game-high 5 assists in an 80-59 win. Healy was later named to the 2015-16 Academic All-District team by the College Sports Information Directors of America. The Bonnies picked up their 20th win of the season and moved ahead of St. Louis for 3rd in the A-10 standings. The men's team also picked up its 4th straight win at Fordham, edging the Rams in overtime by a score of 76-72. Seniors Marcus Posley and Deion Wright both had 21 points. Both teams will play again this Saturday. The men will host George Washington at the Riley at 4 p.m., and the women are on the road to take on UMass.
'Tis the season to show your loved ones affection, but the coming holiday has one shop in Olean feeling more stressed than loved. Ryan McDonough has more.
We've heard of the Black Friday Christmas rush, but there's another holiday that has a different kind of store sweating.
Here at Uptown Florist in Olean, they're gearing up for the Valentine's Day rush.
I spoke with Roy Suter, the owner of Uptown Florist.
The rush has to be taken care of over a period of 2 weeks where we probably handle flowers about 4 or 5 times. They have to be cleaned, they have to put in the cooler, then they have to be prepared into an arrangement or into a box.
According to Suter, roses are the most popular flower for the holiday.
Red roses are always really nice, but anymore, there's hundreds of different colors. Most of the ones we have in here now are coming from South America or Canada.
And Suter says he expects the rush to last until Sunday, the 14th, for the slackers.
There'll be a lot of people who all of a sudden realized that they thought they had done something right, and if they didn't, flowers are that special kind of a gift,
For SBU-TV, I'm Ryan McDonough.
It's still not too late. For last-minute Valentine's Day plans, call Uptown Florist at 716-373-4488.
That does it for us here at SBU-TV. I'm Vinny Ballardini.
And I'm Natalie Kutchko. Thanks for watching.